So, with everything that's been going on throughout the world, all the hot topics, I have been come to this conclusion, but it's more prevalent the more and more things happen to transpire on the daily basis. Religion is the problem, and I'm going to expound upon that in this video. What we have been seeing in Israel and Gaza, in China with the Uyghurs, and the neighboring countries in the Middle East throughout history, crusades, Inquisition, any type of colonial project that you can think of, religion has played a role in some facet, if not the main facet or reason behind what transpired. Religion is the problem. The reason why I say that is because although religion, and I'm not hearkening on just one, but all, religion has some positives. It has some good moral teachings. It has helped a lot of people stray away from very dangerous paths in their lives and put them in a mode of giving and reciprocity and servitude. But with all of that being said, it has also created supremacism. It has created favoritism. It has created all different types of phobias. It has created all different types of fears. It has created a bunch of other things that is negative and that still holds a negative effect on our world. Religion is the problem because people still use it to justify their heinous acts in today's age, even though most of these religions' origins took place thousands of years ago, if not hundreds of years ago. I grew up Christian, so that's the one I have the most experience with. But with that being said, it has also, during my deconstruction, I have went back to do more research or to gain more insight on the major three Abrahamic faiths. And with just that one faith, or the Abrahamic faiths, which encompanies Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, those three religions have been the catalyst for more death on this planet than anything else. Anything else. Any plague, any war. Most wars were fought because of it, actually, or had something to do with it, shall I say, especially in olden times. It has killed more than any famine. The list goes on. Religion is the problem. And when you have a book that justifies the slaughter of a whole people because some mystical voice that not everyone can hear, everyone doesn't have access to, and that's evident because not everybody on the same planet, not everybody on the planet follows the same religion, but just a select few people can hear this quote-unquote voice that justifies them going in and slaughtering, massacring, genociding a whole group of people because it was in their God's name or by their God's will or ordered by their God. Religion is holding humanity back from so much progress. So much progress. We live on a floating rock in the middle of space, and said floating rock gives humanity everything it needs to survive, thrive, and prosper. However, with the introduction of religion, inflation, and banking, we are what we are today. None of us asked to be born. That's a fact. We don't have any choice in coming to this planet. It's completely up to our parents. So, with that being said, everyone should have the same rights. Since we didn't have a right or we didn't get to choose to be here, when we get here, we should all have the same rights and the same liberties. But we don't. And there's multiple reasons as to why we don't. But just take a look at how religion, and once again, this goes for all religions, how religion played a role in divisiveness within humanity. Remove yourself from whichever religion you subscribe from. And I'm pretty sure if you subscribe to one, you think the rest are bad. That within itself is division. Because if the person next to you doesn't believe in the same voice inside of your head or the same character in the book that you read, then they're bad. And you must either convert them or kill them. Or if you're a Christian, quote unquote, you're supposed to love them. Love them so hard that you try to convert them over to the same voice that's in your head or the same character that's in your book. In order for humanity to take the next step, religion has to go, or it will be the death of us. That with inflation, greed, banking, etc. I watched a theological debate between Alex O'Connor and Dinesh D'Souza. I believe that's how you pronounce his name today. And watching that debate, I saw the idiocy it takes for someone to defend religion against someone that is well versed in the same religion that the other person is trying to defend. And when Alex O'Connor presented just the basic principles of empathy, the golden rule, do unto others what you will have done unto you. And then to try to base or have an argument around the morality of the Bible, it doesn't hold water. It just does not. And I find it very funny and strange that God in the Bible or in any other religious book came down and talked and interacted way more with the people in antiquity than he does with people today. Why is that, I wonder? Maybe because we have smartphones, so we'll be able to record if something actually like that happened. Maybe, God is a little camera shy. Maybe he doesn't want to be put on Facebook, Instagram, or X, or Twitter, or whatever you want to call it nowadays. So they just stay hidden. Or maybe they just don't exist. And people use their own rationale of their time to explain things that did not have great explanations, i.e., the creation of the earth. There are people out here today that still believe that the earth is only 6,000 years old. When civilizations have been found that dates back 12 to 13,000 years ago, Göbekli Tepe, Egypt, Mesopotamia, Samaria, which is in Mesopotamia, the indigenous tribes in Tennessee, Mississippi Valley culture, Mesoamerica. All of these things date back way more than 6,000 years. But humans' cognitive dissonance and fear being the strongest weapon on this planet, fear of an afterlife that nobody has ever been able to prove, still allows that cognitive dissonance. Religion is the problem. And until something is done about that, we are doomed to repeat the horrors of the past.